Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Primo on the Run Trucking TV. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, please, for your boy if you're feeling the content. Now, I got this video here, as y'all see the title, man. I got a couple things here I want to go over for obviously for the new people getting into the trucking business, somebody new coming in every day. I just want you to think about, because a lot of people they watch a YouTube video and you have the wrong idea before you even get established into the business. So I don't want you just to think you get a truck. Well, you need to ask yourself, what kind of truck is it that I'm getting? Where am I going to haul? So, as I said, consider these factors before starting before you start your trucking business. It don't even have to be a box truck. Now, and that was the first thing I got down on my list: box truck or semi truck. You need to know which one you need to do, and you need to know why you want to do what you want to do. Most people do. I don't want to say that's why, but it's the easiest. Most people do box truck because you don't need a CDL as long as it's under 26,000 GVW, gross vehicle weight. Most people do it for that reason. But then you got to ask yourself, if you get your CDL license, now you can get endorsements. Now you can haul more weight, which will give you more money. But then now you got to keep it also in mind too. Now it costs more for the oil change. Now everything is more, but the potential to make more money is definitely there. So you got to know that. You don't just go get a box truck, because then now like I say, CDL or non-CDL. Then now they have CDL box trucks, 33,000 pounds gross now. So you need to know that. A lot of people won't tell you these things. That'll still help you carry more weight. You know what I'm saying? So, and they have 28-foot box trucks. You got to know that. Do your research and your homework. Go see about the CDL, and maybe you get a CDL truck. Maybe you can, because it's other lanes. It's not just hauling freight. Maybe you get a CDL, you go do dump truck work, or maybe you go do like junk removal. You go get you the trailer or something like that. I forgot what they call it, but you can haul the little trailer and go dump some trash or whatever like that. So you got to know what you want to do. Now, next thing I'll say is you got to know what type of loads you want to pull, which also plays a factor in having a CDL or not. Because if you have a CDL, you can do hazmat loads and tanker loads. You can only do those loads if you have a CDL, which is going to play a factor in your decision. You need to know if you want to do dry van, reefer loads, if you want to do flatbed loads, if you want to do lowboy loads. If you want to do oversized loads. It's all type of different loads that you can do. A lot of people get box trucks, you just get dry van. Well, why not get a reefer? A lot of people, you need to know where you at and where you're willing to go. Because if for example, if you want to stay local and you living in like, I guess I could say I'm down in South Florida. Reefer's good down here. All the seafood, all the food, it's a lot of money to be made in reefer. You got to know your area. If you was in the area on the water, maybe like up east and like maybe Jersey on the shore, or Maryland out there on the water somewhere, Delaware and all that shit, reefer is probably a good option for you in that area. If you out there in Louisiana, out there by the water, it might be a good option for you. You need to know where you at. You need to know the regions where you're going to go. If you're going to stay local, if you're going to do regional, if you're going to do over the road. A lot of people think over the road is over the road. Don't think because you go out there for 2-3 days, that's not over the road. Over the road, them dudes is gone for weeks at a time. 3 weeks at a time. Come home for a week and they back at it again. That's over the road. That's living on the road. You need to figure out if you want to do regional. You need to know your zones and know where you need to go and where you don't need to go. All of that's going to play a factor. Don't just get the box truck and get any kind of box truck. Do your homework on what you get. And before you do that, know when you get your truck, you shouldn't be trying to figure shit out. When you get your truck, you're supposed to hit the ground and, okay, boom, I'm going here. I'm only going this far. When I go west, I'm only going over here. I know I'm going to do reefer because I know this area booming, this area booming. Or I'm doing flatbed because you need to know what you're going to do. You got to know what you're going to do. You need to know how far you're willing to go and how long you're willing to stay out. Because if you somebody who got kids, girl, other things going on at home, all that's going to play a factor in what you're able to do. Everything got to be on the same page. You don't want to be out here 1 week and then you staying home 2 weeks, because then that one good week you had is down the drain now. And then now you probably gonna have to go out the road double or triple what you just did. So you got a couple things to think about before. Don't just go buy a box truck because you see somebody on YouTube with a box truck. Maybe in your area where you live, you need a reefer. Or maybe you should get a CDL and you do flatbed. Maybe you get a CDL and then you just get and then you go haul reefer hazmat or dry hazmat or whatever. If you get a CDL, it could benefit you and maximize your money while operating box truck. So just pay attention to those key factors. And it's not everything. It's just, I feel like these are important things you need to know. And I got another video coming about about money, your rate per mile, and about, you know, certain things that need to be in place before you start. But anything you want to add or any questions you got on this topic here, jump in the comments and let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.